Hey everyone, this is going to be a demo on using the ShowingTime Showing Cart. So the ShowingTime Showing Cart is the most efficient way to schedule multiple properties at the same time for a single buyer. So when you're going to go on a tour with a buyer and show them, say, maybe 3 to 5 homes, this is the best way to do it. So you can do a couple of things. You can set up the MLS numbers and pull them up all into one quick search if you have all the MLS numbers, or you could do it from right within the buyer's search. So what I'm going to do though is I'm just going to pull a bunch of MLS numbers. I have a few saved from a buyer that I was working with. So I'm just going to copy a bunch, plop them into here. Okay, so we have, let's do 4. There we go. All right, so we have 4 properties. Pull them all up here. Okay, so when you click through, all right, there's going to be, it pulls up the full agent report for you, and there'll be a little schedule a showing button up here. Okay, so click on that the first time, and this new window is going to pop up. And instead of clicking schedule a single showing, we're going to click add to showing cart. Okay, so let's say we're going to go out on Friday morning. We're going to name the search or the showing. So we're going to call it test showing. And it'll pull it up right here for you. So it pulls it up on the map and you've got your first showing up here. Then you go back in and you just scroll through and do the same for everything. So click. And now instead of hitting have a new one, you're going to, instead of creating a new one, you're going to go to test showings. That's the showing tour that we just set up. Click next. And it pops it in for you. And we're going to keep going through until we've gotten through all 4 properties. Okay, and the last one, click schedule a showing, add to showing cart. There we go. So now we have all 4 showings that we're looking to schedule in one showing cart. And then if you look at the map, if you look at the map, it pulls them up in the order and it dropped the pins that you want to see them. So obviously this order makes 0 sense, right? We're not going to start here, then go up here, then come down here, then go here. Okay, so say we want to start at this property to begin the tour. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can just start to click and drag. So now you can see the 1 changes, and then maybe I want to do this, and we go like that, or put this back in the order it was in before. You start, click, drag that one up. Now that I have this one in the number 1 position, the system's also pretty smart, and you can click Smart Route, and it'll calculate the best route for you. So it says, okay, start. If you're going to start at this one, then the next smartest thing is to go here, then here, then here, and see how it put them in order for you. So you can do either way. There may be a reason that you want to zigzag. There may be whatever reason, you can do either or. So say we're going to start at 10 a.m. at this one. So it's going to be a showing. I'm going to go from 10 to 11. I always schedule about an hour time block. Okay, and hit save. So you can see this little bar pops up for your showing block. Now, what it's done is it's calculated how far the next showing is. So to Snake Hill is 25 miles or 40 minutes from this showing. So that's a pretty long time. If you say we're going to probably be at the first showing for at least 20 or 30 minutes, then it's going to take about 40 minutes to get to the next one. We're probably not going to want to schedule the next one until at least 10:45, right? Because maybe we run through it really fast, and we're going to schedule a time block of an hour anyway. So we'll definitely be there and back within that time frame. So buyer's agent, hit save. Now it's 51 minutes to the next one, believe it or not, because that's a pretty long haul through some back roads. So we're probably going to schedule this one starting no earlier than 11:45. So 12:45, buyer's agent, save, and then it's only 21 minutes to the next one. So let's say, okay, we can probably schedule this one to overlap a little bit. Okay. Now save. So now I have my tour all set to go. It has my little map. All right. Then what you do is you hit send requests. I'm not going to do that because I'm not actually scheduling these showings and I don't want to inform the listing agent and the sellers that somebody's scheduling a showing on their property. But when you hit send requests here, it'll schedule all of these as if you're doing them one at a time, but it puts them in a showing tour. The nice thing about this is for additional customer service, you can email that tour to somebody and it sends them a link, or email it to yourself, or if you want to email it to me or Kayla so that, if you're meeting a buyer for the first time, then we know when and where you're going to be. It's a nice safety thing. And then you can print. So when you go to print this tour, you have two versions. You have the agent version, which it shows the listing image for you. It'll show directions and show the map if you want. The other thing it does, which it says not yet requested, when this is confirmed, it'll show the status, and it'll also, on the agent version, show all of the access instructions. So if it's a combo, it'll put the combo there. If it's Supra, it'll put the Supra there, and all the showing instructions that go with each property. Right now it shows not yet requested because I haven't actually requested the showing. Okay, so, and then you can print that tour. And I'm pulling up the preview so you can see it looks like that. But then I also clicked map directions and it maps out Google Map directions for everything, as well as a map tour. So you can do that for the agent, and they do a buyer's version. So the buyer version doesn't show the listing agent contact information, and it won't show any of the showing instructions, obviously. But again, if you're meeting a buyer for the first time or somebody who doesn't really know the area, go to print tour. And then buyers really like this because then they know where they're going. They have the full addresses for every property, and they have rough directions in case you get separated, okay, with a map. So this is a really nice feature to be able to add that little bit of extra customer service. And that's just going into the print options for your ShowingCart, okay? So that's it. That's how you set up, sorry, my thing is zooming. That's how you set up a ShowingCart tour for a buyer. And it's, again, really useful if you're showing more than one property at a time to any particular buyer. Okay, any questions? Let us know. But that's the end of this demo.